Right, part 2. Now we're gonna go and fight Gascoigne. He's a pretty easy boss for some RNG kicking. I heard that yesterday. You can get him in a parry loop, but to be quite honest, the best thing if you manage to hit him is with Molotov cocktails. You know what I mean? In the other stages of the fight, now rather than waste, but I'm just gonna run past all these because you can farm these guys, not really for echoes, but just for blood vials. I will use the music box, but I just found it really, because I'm just, you know, I haven't played this game for a long time. I just found it really hard to parry him, and then, you know, he's not hard. He can just be awkward, especially if you haven't fought him like by for ages. Like yesterday, it took me, died on the first attempt, got him on the second attempt, then it took me 3 tries. Just RNG, just you get 3 chances with the music box, and you want to try and get a few parries on him, or viscerals or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I always prefer to fight him on the top, not on the stairs, but on the top platform, rather than don't fight him around there. Yeah, that was an old thing when the game first came. You get locked in there. There's some glitches you can do with this guy, but
you'll be one of them sooner or later.
You can kill him pretty quickly. But you want to get some parries. You want to get some parries on him. So you only get 3 chances with the music box, and you see straight away. Do you know what? This happens to me all the time. Right there. I unequipped my gun by accident. There you go. I'm gonna... Missed it. And again. Well, this is end up in a shit show, this is. Finally!
What's that smell?
Right.
The sweet blood.
Look, again,
It sings to me.
Fucking joke, this controller, honestly. obviously that's terrible RNG, but you can glitch him here, get him trapped here, and use Molotovs, and there's loads of ways, but and this would be the daughter's brooch. It can either become a gem, or you can give it back to the little girl. There's a quest line for her, so yeah. See, it's not that hard now. You can actually get somewhere in the game. The whole game for me is now opened up, literally. Less sort of blood gems on. They're pretty trash at the moment. You get here, but I won't do the Blood Star Beast yet. Because that's where I'd quickly go straight away, do that, then just jump into the Chalice Dungeons. But as this is sort of like most of my first walkthrough I've done, but I've done, there's nothing I don't know about this game, and especially with the modded dungeons, you know, and the gem systems and what goes with what weapon and whatnot. I'm not going to go in depth there. I'm just going to get you're just going to get overpowered and sort of some really good gems. Because it still takes quite a bit of time to get through the Chalice Dungeons the full step way. I'd say it'd take, I could do it in a couple of hours, but they've made enemies in this game that you can farm, but you'd have to do it sort of, you can get the eye ruin as soon as you've done the third as soon as you've beaten the Thumerian dungeon, right? So you use a Chalice ritual and you go and search for it straight away. Because this is, you know, they've done away with all ritual materials. So go and get the top tier, and you've got to remember these are like FRC dungeons, but you still got your full health. It's not like halved. So we won't be doing that yet. Well, I don't think this is not open yet. Right, so this guy here, speak to him and you want to send some people back to him. Now he's a bit of a bad guy.
Very good. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always, but they won't scream yarn. But tell them they'll be spread the word. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but...
So basically he's asking you to get people back. He's actually holding a gem so you can kill him afterwards. So this is another place to come to. So if you want the achievements trophy, you have to pick up every single weapon. Even this plank shield up here. And you need to Eileen Crow's quest line and not get beat by her. And you have to do this. If you beat Rom, it will mess up, or you go into the Forbidden Wood, it will mess up. So you want to come down this way. Oh, great. There's some shards, I think, up here. Right there. That'd be the amygdala. And basically, the amygdala, it translates into the amygdala, which means fear. It's in your brain. If you didn't have it, then you won't be scared of anything. So, you got me? No, nearly. Missed that. Don't worry about the wandering mantises that I missed there, because you're going to get plenty of these when you go down to I'm just picking up these are really bad gems, these are, but they will give you a little bit of boost on your weapon as to speak. Shouldn't really worry about those. I think we can only go so far up here anyway. Yeah. Right, so we need to go back down here. Doing the blood style base make that door open up there. So I will go and get some materials from there, because it's a little bit of a I mean, you can do this very, very quickly. I did learn a few strats from speedrunners, but I was all about doing OP builds, 5-5, you know, max level, one shots, and all with the best gems that you can get in the game. And they're all viable, but you have to get to the FRC dungeon. So if I go this way, you need to pick up everything. Now if you're looking for a platinum trophy, usually stuff is, sometimes it can be stuff that you haven't bought from the, you know, like hunter's tools and stuff like that. It's usually stuff that you just have to buy it from the basket messenger. The trophy might not pop. Like one of them, to get all trophies achievements, is the Beast Claw, which you have to go into Loran, which is a Chalice Dungeons, which is, you know, you can pick it up straight away, but to get the trophy, I mean, this game's been platinum, so it won't pop. So now you want to talk to this guy, because he's got quest lines to do. But I'm not gonna.
Take this.
He's gonna give you some fire paper. This is where a lot, and get the gesture, and then
Oodles. I bid you farewell.
Then it's up to you to read what his quest is all about, because you're going basically down to here, Bergenworth, which is, I think it's right. So you just go down here. Then we're just gonna get some stuff, and we're gonna bone back out. There's some, you get a lot of those beasts down here. Oh my god, I'm on about beasts. this would be another little gem that you can. They do help a little bit, but. So we can put, see, these will all drop shards now. You won't get +2 until you get to the Forbidden Woods. I think it's there. And maybe... Now you want to go up. So there's something up here. Just trying to think. Yeah, some antidote. You don't really need this for this boss fight. It's pretty easy, the Bloodstone beast. I'm not doing them yet. I'm just going to go and pick up some stuff because... There is a quest line you can do here where you can friend Druga, but that means you've got to not kill any enemies. But if you do, you've got to kill them out of his sight. In other words, just run through everything and don't kill nothing until he can't see. So he's not going to say anything until. You actually turn left. I'm going to turn right and grab the stuff down the bottom. And also, look, it was a couple of years ago I first noticed that. Someone pointed that out to me. I watched their stream. With me playing like thousands of hours in this game, I never noticed. It's just a glitched like what statue or something. I don't know. So you want to get this, wondering. You only get +1. You go up the other way, you might get some. Oh, it's right. You can pick that up. I forget what that is now. You want the Hunter's Torch as well. So, and the good thing for here is if you buy, which I will do with the insight I'll get. You want to buy. Right, the torch, plank, they all, you need them for the trophy achievements and stuff like that. So you haven't got them all. Even the plank, I mean, it's silly items that you would ignore. If you looked, then you'll see. It's also with the DLC. You can, the platinum doesn't acquire DLC items, but if you want all trophies achievements, then you have to do the DLC. Thingies, and you pick them stuck because they haven't got, or they might not have bought something, you know. But with the insight, I'm gonna buy Gascoigne stuff. It's got, you get poison down there a little bit, and it's got as of now the highest poison. If you get, once I've opened up all the shortcuts, there's a higher one than that, so you can use these. You can either give that to the girl, or if you want to do the quest line, I mean, it's also, you can go to a +3 now. So this boost rally, that just means the more you hit, the more you draw back with HP back. It's pretty useless if you ask me, but it's good now. So you want either buy this, you don't have to, but this is like someone that's never played the game before. I'd also buy this just because if you want to invade. As soon as you do Vicar Media, everything, the lore changes. So in other words, it gets really expensive, but I won't do it for a long time because I'll be in the Chalice Dungeons. So I'm just going to try and just England are playing in the quarterfinals tonight, and it starts at 8 p.m. So, where is she? Can I get a level? I don't know.
Welcome. What? Very well. Let me.
It's not worth. I'll just do that for the time being. Right. So do I have to do the Bloodstone Beast now? I'm just trying to think. Right, Cathedral Ward. Right, let me. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so you have to come down there and do the Bloodstone Beast, so you can open up all the areas. And this will give you the Great Ephemerum Chalice Dungeon. So I would use this personally. You don't have to. This is a guide for someone that's never played the game before, really, and to get OP as well. So it's got quite a high poison thing. It just, do you know what? Let me You can't bring none of these back anyway. You need to go back to Lucefecker's. Oh, I can't be bothered to do it. I'll just run there. We got 0 insight. Now they're gonna deal away with this stamina thing. Well, there's gonna be stamina, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be not as hard on you. Oh, is he? You know, you can just see what I mean. How they drop the shards now, but I mean, you can go through this game really, really quickly. But this is a little bit of a guide and what to do. Like, if you don't kill any enemies, you can run straight past everything. There was this item I didn't get here. That's bone shard. So this is going to be a shortcut anyway. But if you want to do Druga's questline, you just look it up. You just got to not kill no enemies in his sight until you get to where you kill the blood-starved beast. You go back up to Druga and you'll befriend him. They give you the stake driver, and that's that. And it's like a badge that you'll get his armor as well, and it's got really high beasthood. His armor has, apart from the stuff you get from the DLC. So you'll pick up his armor.
Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Yana, turn back. Fella.
So I'd always do this because these enemies, not so much here, I mean, you know, but they're scared of fire. Look, see, he's shying away. These are the ones that are going to poison you. You don't have to kill everything, but I will, because it's... You had one enough echoes just to get through the first Chalice Dungeon, and your weapon up to scratch. And just hold back here. I'll get the rifle spear, which it was really OP, but then it was
hunter, adept, merciless.
but then it was nerfed to the ground. Right, this was oh god, been like about 2 months of the game. It's worthless now. So don't use it. If you get it, just sell it. It goes towards all the achievements. The trophy for the platinum, so you have to pick it up. Is there any more boys? Oh, we still have this one, so...
Which is why I must stop.
Oh, do you know, I was just about to say something then.
Well, the next time you dream...
Those crows have messed it up for me so many times there, because you've got to jump down that bottom. But you don't have to grab those items there, but I'm just trying to get all the things that I know that are here. Apart from Droga, can you come back and just go up there and shoot him and just quit out the game and then just pick up his thing, you know? I wouldn't run through the enemies down the bottom there, because you end up dying again. I'd love to play this game at 60 FPS, you know what I mean? I've never... Why they haven't updated it just says to me they're either remaking the game or doing a remaster. Which is, you know, they've had the patches sent to them from a certain YouTuber that's hacked a lot of games. His name's Lance McDonald. He's hacked a load of stuff. Yeah, out of, I think he hacked Dark Souls 3 for the 60 FPS patch to do it, you know, for Bloodborne on a jailbroken PS4. I mean, one day you can have the games modded for you as well, but it's quite hard to do. You won't be able to do it on your own. You'd have to have instruction of the guy that helps you do it, but you just got to make sure. That's if you wanted to play modded Bloodborne. That's the only way you're going to play it, unless this game comes to PC, which I very much doubt it, but you don't know, I mean... I think Sony hold this game they hold it really close to their hearts, because it's basically with Elden Ring coming out, basically you're just getting Dark Souls 4. You know, but with different lore, different mechanics, and a lot different. Oh! I've missed a jump. Again! Fucking hell, that's me. No. There's a little wall there. It's just bloody bad RNG. It's not RNG, it's just my mistakes, you know what I mean? It really doesn't matter because you just don't have to go this way. I'm just picking up some. I'm not picking up some armor that's got. It's got a high fire resist. Until you actually go and get the armor from the Bonehurst Hunter, the witch. You'll see it. You have to go through the Chalice Dungeons to get it. I think I think it's essential Chalice Dungeon. You'll pick them up once you've don't need that here, but it's those other little enemies. Oh, this is taking far too long. You watch the speedrunners, because they just fly through this with no health. I mean, you know, they must have done a million runs on it. I've spent more time in the Chalice Dungeons, so I've got more knowledge on gems and what works with what on all the weapons. When I've seen people that have run this game, there's only a couple of people that I know that have gone good with the farm with the gems. Not everyone can be bothered to spend, you know, hundreds upon hundreds of hours farming for these gems that have got really rare drop rates. They've been made a little bit easier now through modding, you know, and people using the hack Chalice Dungeon. There is a blood tinge one you can get that I'll try, but you have to be, I think you have to unlock all the sinister dungeons to actually get in there. Which is basically you have to go through the whole of the FRCs. But you can do it through the full step way, and you have to farm the materials. But there's certain Chalice dungeons where are just material based only, so you don't have to get everything. See, I'm not wearing any armor, I wouldn't take so much damage, but it's... There you go, straight away. Now we're here. Torch. Because of the... Let's get it. These are the poison boys. Slow poison. Have I got any fucking... I should have some antidotes. See, that's why I put the stuff on. There's better stuff, there's higher than this. You have to wear it as well to get certain NPCs back. Alright, so we've got 37 minutes, so now that's Once you pick that up, just sell it because it's not done. It's just crap. They nerfed it really badly because it was OP when this game first got released. Now that's going to be the highest fire set. Now what I'll do here is be right there. Because of that, that's why. And just run past this idiot here. You can fight him, but you'd only get bone marrow ash. So you want to come up here quickly. Don't bother going up to do Druga. I mean, if you do, just go up and shoot him, and that's it. Just lay some shots into him, but you might want to come back and do that. Do you know what I mean? This is the route that I take. I'll go up here. I think there's a thing that you can grab over it. It's only like a. I've never managed. I've grabbed it mostly a handful of times. It might be a roll, but I wouldn't worry about it. The most important thing is getting that thing on the top there, which is some Raichu material. So don't worry about all those, they're just going to follow you behind, so just come all the way out here. There's another shard. You can cheese this guy, Druga, but I won't worry about it. He's you can get him to basically, you can get him to fall down there. All he's going to give you is bone marrow ash. That's it. Right, but it's opening up the shortcut. And if to be quite honest, I mean you can hear him up and down here. You can't get him to fall down there because he's only here. You see, look. And then most will drop a few souls for you. Is he gonna come? Nah. You'll be planning about it for too long doing that. I won't do it. So always have the torch up because of these little tiny like enemies like this. When bother going back in there and just grab this other bone shard. Here. Well, they've all got red eyes now. It's like a lore thing, you know. I don't think they're going to follow me all the way down here. There's going to be one here. I mean, every challenge run I can think has been done here, but if they're after people after the top tier gems, then they're going to have a very difficult time doing it like, you know, no dodge, no roll, no weapon upgrade. You'd never ever get down to the FRC dungeon. Not in a million years, unless you've modded your character. Now you don't need the torch no more. So you can go down there. Now behind this door is Paul, is another enemy. I wouldn't fight him because it might mess up Eileen's quest line. So you can go there sort of magically, I should say. But if you do read about quest lines and all that, it says it could possibly mess up Eileen's quest line, because you have to open up all the thingies before you get her to appear. Then you've got to go down and kill this guy, and you don't want to kill her because You want the stamina ruin? There's a guy. He's up there. He jumped down in a minute because this is what you want. These babies here. Now these are going to be your bread and butter of the game, really. You won't get +2s until you get the Forbidden Woods, but once I've beaten the Chalice Dungeon, there's going to be a bit of a jump scare. Or at least. And another little tip, if you go into the Chalice Dungeons and all that lot, read what's been written on the floor, because usually it was a way used for traps and whatnot, because the way I will go will be not the you know, the legit ones. You can read those if you wanted to, do you know what I mean? Just warnings of traps and whatnot. So that's just going to open you up. That's a shortcut, which I'm going to take now. There's a skip you can do here. You see the speedrunners do it, but they speedrun the game, and you know it's, you know, they jump off a bar. It's quite hard, so it takes a lot of practice and time and effort, do you know what I mean? But this is not about that, it's about being OP in the game, you know? And people try and break the game. I mean, there's most probably still a lot of glitches in this game that people still haven't discovered, you know? Like the last one was obviously the forest skip, and also the skip. I couldn't do the skip where you can get the, oh god, when you're fighting the flame boys, you know, I couldn't jump. I could get up under, I couldn't make the jump up, so they become sort of non-active, you know what I mean? I forgot what they're called now. Endurance is always going to be your poison. How many of these I've got? I don't need no more than that. Not yet, because I'll get the other ones of these. I'm sure I just picked that up. It doesn't matter. So back we go to Old Jarnum. And I mostly will just get about Bloodstarved Beast in before. We play football. England. Come on, baby. Anyway. So just out of concept, you can get you only need these items here, and right there, in order. Fire paper. Where's that? Just in case. I did get poisoned. I did record it. I done all this and didn't have the audio on. So I was in the Chalice Dungeon, which is, it'll give you some echoes, but it'll only give you so much echoes. I've run through that Chalice Dungeon, and with all the enemies, it's worth about 6 million. You can't pick up the gems in there because it's a hacked dungeon. You know, you've got no health. You know, so it's a quick leveler, but it's not. You don't get the most echoes in the game. You get them from wearing 3 hair ruins and farming the hunters. And I know exactly where you go to get those, you know what I mean? But you have to, they're in the FRC dungeons, so... I can hear them all outside, the football boys getting ready for that. England. There'll be another wandering mantis up here. I'm gonna nab this one first. Oh, I could have upgraded my weapon mostly to up. It doesn't matter, this is pretty easy, but Bold Hunter's Mark, there's nothing in that corner. There's a summon here if you wanted to use a summon. I've got no insight, but there's that. Fucking doing these emotes, I wonder. I don't know how you turn them off. And once this is done, everything's going to open up in that main game. And we're in Cathedral Ward anyway. I think that's about it. So, before it kicks in, you want to go about here. I thought I was going to get burnt then. That's what you want. That Chalice Dungeon there. That's what you need, and you have to complete that whole Chalice Dungeon to actually go and do, to get the gems, and then to do all the, you don't need to do anything else once you've beaten that dungeon. It's pretty easy. So if you wanted to do Druga's questline, you'd don't kill any enemies, come down here, kill the Blood Beast, make your way back up without killing any enemies, the Druga and speak to him. So that's his questline. I've done it, I've done all the questlines, so it's just out of curiosity. And you'll just get his weapon, but I will change his weapon to an uncanny version, which I'll just go into the full step dungeon. I'll grab one straight away. So it's twins. So we can put the pistol up. Charge, attack up. Okay. These are fucking shit gems.
Welcome home.
What you want to do is also make this Chalice Dungeon. So you're going to make this one here. And you need to do that. All the bosses to get the root chalice so you can search.
Welcome. What? Very well.
It doesn't matter, 'cause I'll be going all out with all these here. So next thing to do is don't need any of those. Right, I spoke to that guy. Now come back here, go to the first 6th floor room, and you speak to her. Now this is Lucifer, something like that. Anyway, now you speak to her, and you're telling her about you want to send certain NPCs, whether it's the Cathedral Ward. We haven't done this yet, but you have to I have to take this armour off, so you don't need it no more. You don't really need any armour, to be quite honest. But you need this to speak to certain NPCs in this game. Right. Not her, you don't. She's just going to tell you about sending people back, but you can send people back there, but you only want to send one guy back there.
Oh, well, splendid. You're soon off to... Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic.
Upon
my hip
clinic.
sickness to Alwell.
Right, so that's that. Now... you can get the old woman back and all that lot, so we will quickly do that because it's sort of like right here. Wait there. Yeah, so right, I've got it. Because it's 10,000 to open up the. I think you don't. I think you have to beat the cleric beast to get the. You can skip all that. You see, now the law's changed. Now, if you speak to this guy, I'll give you an item. The flame sprayer. Now, if you're going to do a gun build, you use the flame sprayer and you'll melt Vicar Amelia quicker than you would do with the gun. You might have to use a bit of numbing mist because it heals, you know? But the flame... that's if you've got a high, who's this here then? Alfred. Right, let me think. Right, so... can I go this? Sure, I can. Just get the dogs. Dogs are here, don't I forget. Ageism. Yeah, right. See, the law has changed a little bit. We've got you have to kill all the dogs and speak to this. Like, it will help because it gives you sedatives that help you in certain areas of the game that where you take frenzy, and that's the only way you can cure it.
You're a thing. I've heard I am. Well, if you want, you're off to what they be. Are you good?
They just send her to the Odeon Chapel. Not...
well, don't.
Right, so there's nothing more you can do there. Except for just... go back. This recording will end quite soon. So, 3 more minutes. Now, let's see if we can do this part first. Let's get just get some quick items. Because the Hunter's Dream is fake. The real one is the one we're going to now. Right, so we haven't got the she's not going to talk too much. Right, so you have to get some more NPCs back. This is open now, but if you want another ruin, well, you need to beat the Witches of East Penwick to do that. There's one here. This is just a Formalitodium room, which just basically means you get more blood bullets. No, more silver bullets. It's good for stuff like Call of Beyond and stuff like that, but I've modded this game as well, so I can have unlimited bullets and all that lot. But this is not about that. This is about you know, an ordinary playthrough. So then just go back up. Hopefully I should be able to get to where I need to get to, and or it might stop. We'll see. We're going to have a bit of a fireboy here. See, when I've played all Souls games, all my Souls games have always been about not speed. It's been about OP, how much damage you can do. That's what it's been, legit. With 5,000 hours in this game that I've got, that's a rough estimate. I deleted 2,000 hours from 2 characters because I ran out of space. It didn't bother me, you know, in the slightest, but these should be twins. Then hopefully you just go down here. The recording might stop, but you jump here. Then you jump here, and this takes you